What's up, explorers? Welcome to Utah. Today we're sharing tips on the spectacular island in the Sky District of Canyonlands National Park, and then Dead Horse Point. The entrance gate to Island in the Sky is cashless, so be sure to bring a credit card. Canyonlands National Park is so massive that it is divided into distinct, completely separate districts. If you want to experience jaw-dropping canyon views without the crushing crowds of the other Utah parks, pairing the Island in the Sky District with Dead Horse Point State Park is a great itinerary. Both of these parks lend themselves perfectly to a relaxing day of sightseeing directly from your vehicle with short walks to the rim. It is the perfect stress-free escape from the busy desert trails and an absolute must-do on any Utah road trip. Our first major stop is Mesa Arch. For you highly motivated overachievers who love the dark, people do hike out here before dawn to see the bottom of the arch glow. See the description below for our tips on that. But if you like your sleep, don't worry. It's a short, easy walk, and it looks spectacular all day long. After that, just cruise down the main road to Grand View Point for some of the biggest canyon views you'll ever see. We recommend doing the Grand View Point Rim Walk. It's a 2-mile round-trip walk, but it's flat and so scenic and feels like you're walking on the edge of the world. You don't even have to walk the whole way to get spectacular views of the White Rim Canyon below, which looks like a giant dinosaur footprint. There are other things to see here that you can drive to, like the overlook at Upheaval Dome. Green River Overlook is a drive-up overlook with 0 walking required. It's another beautiful view. At the Visitor Center, go out to the back deck for a great view of the La Salle Mountains. Fill up water bottles and grab a souvenir. On day 2 of your trip, you could head over to Dead Horse Point State Park. Here's a tip. Your entry fee covers 2 consecutive days. If you really want to get a good sunset picture, and you'll know you'll only be in the area for a couple of days, you could go here right after Island in the Sky to catch a sunset. And that way, if it's not a good sunset, you still have another chance the next day. The setting sun hits the canyon walls directly, turning the red rocks into a brilliant, fiery orange and gold. The park stays open for day use until 10 p.m., so take a wrap because it gets cooler at night. Aside from the sunset, which we didn't catch by the way, we had so much fun just walking around getting pictures of things like this flower and bee, or this chipmunk that looks like it's seen some things, and this cute antelope squirrel. There's also some hikes you could do at Dead Horse Point State Park, like the Bighorn Overlook Trail. It's 3 miles round trip. The East Rim Trail, it's 1.5 miles one way, and the West Rim Trail, that's 3 miles one way. I'll put some more description about that in the description below. We thought Dead Horse Point State Park was really beautiful, and it was not crowded at all. Please tune in next week when we give you our tips for the Needles District of Canyonlands. If Island in the Sky is at the top of the canyon, then Needles is down at the bottom. Okay, explorers, you just have to hang loose and have fun in the moment, and we hope you will. We're out for this week. Bye.